They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. It may well be argued the other way around, that essentially beauty has a special and easy way of hitting the eye and revealing itself. Whichever it be, the majestic charm and appeal of Kashmiri arts and crafts cannot be denied. For centuries, the exotic exclusivity with a mystical undertone of Kashmiri traditional handicraft have been consistently capturing the imagination of many Western onlookers. From the Indian-ruled Kashmir, here's Press TV's Shahanabat reporting.
Handicrafts of Kashmir are known throughout the world for their artistic quality and grandeur. It is said that the art in Kashmir is the gift of Persia, which came to the land by Sayyid Ali Hamadani some 600 years ago. The famous handicrafts in Kashmir include carpets, chain stitch, handmade shawls, paper mache, wood carving, embroidery on different types of clothes, willow works, designed copper utensils and more. For many years, Kashmir's handicrafts have been the major force in the national and international markets. With each passing year, the industry of handicrafts must have grown to its highest level, as most of the population was directly or indirectly dependent on these crafts. But what is seen is something opposite to growth. There have been multiple factors that have contributed to the collapse of handicraft industry. The traders believe the main reason behind this is the turmoil of the past years, during which many of their orders were cancelled by the buyers in the international market.
Before turmoil, it was we had customers from all parts of the world. Now we have limited customers that from the other part of the country. Very few foreigners come.
However, the government claims that the handicraft industry is among the few industries that could survive the turmoil.
There has been some decline, but it has not been so pronounced. Despite this turbulence, other things, this is the sole craft which has survived. Handicrafts activity has survived during this period also.
People related to this industry say no concrete steps have been taken by the state government, especially after 1989, to increase the productivity of this sector. Parvez, a 40-year-old paper mache artisan, has inherited this art from his ancestors. But he does not want his children to continue it, as he says it won't help their survival.
I earn $2 to $3 a day. Being in this artwork, I am not able to support my family well. And I know in the future there will be much tough time, more inflation. So the better option for my children is to study and choose other fields.
Not only artisans but also those who have been selling and exporting these products to other parts of India and the rest of the world have been suffering, as with each passing day the skilled craft is perishing. Yet another reason for the collapse of this business is the recent economic meltdown, which has led to a sharp decline in Kashmir's crafts exports and lack of interest on part of the people to pursue this art.
In the last 2-3 years, there is because of the meltdown in the world economy, a lot of orders have got cancelled. So and Kashmiri big exporters have been hit by that.
Last year there has been a decline because of meltdown at global level. Decline is up to 23%.
Subhan, a willow artisan, earns $2 a day and has family of 6. He says most of the people in his family have changed the line of the work, as it has brought them nothing. He also intended to do it, but he says he's too old for it.
The raw material has become so expensive that there are little gains, and the demand has also decreased in the market because willow basketry is getting expensive and people prefer cheaper alternatives. Government has no proper plans for us.
Although artisans complain of poor schemes and lack of government's interest to save this industry, government claims to have launched many plans that are beneficial for the industry.
We are having 322 training centers in a valley, which are scattered throughout the length and breadth of the valley. In these training centers, we are training all of these village boys and girls. The idea underlying the training is to bequeath the legacy of handicrafts to succeeding generations. We try to make it a hassle-free. Once we register artisans or our unit holders, we spare no effort in sponsoring their cases to different financial institutions.
According to media reports, in 1970s, there were over 1,500,000 artisans all over Kashmir, with city people taking handicrafts as the primary source of income and villagers as secondary. But now things are different. Sources said in 2003, when the Department of Handicrafts in Kashmir conducted a special census, it found 700,000 artisans in the region. The officials of the department say presently the number of artisans registered with it is just 350,000. With multiple reasons behind the dying of handicraft industry, the artisans believe if the government does not take up good measures, Kashmir will lose its skilled manpower. Shahana Bhatt, Press TV, Indian administered Kashmir.
That's it for this week's edition of the Reporter's File here on Press TV. Thanks a lot for spending your time watching us. In the meantime, how about using that email address to get in touch with us and tell us what you think about this program. But till I see you, when I see you, it's take care.